pull the transmission and everything else too.
So why are you pulling this motor?
Oil pan gasket, rear main seal leak. So with the height of the motor, the cross member, you just can't get it out. You can't get enough room to lift it up to pull it out. So just gonna pull the motor and pull the transmission out of it, reseal it, make sure it's good, and put it all back in.
Wow.
Luckily they're old cars and they're super easy to get out. So
Okay, all right.
it's not like pulling a modern motor.
No, it's not a Lamborghini or nothing.
Yeah,
Right?
Lamborghini's probably 18 hours to pull a motor and put it back in. This thing's probably an hour and a half.
Right, right. Well, that's what Dom's doing today. He's pulling the motor out of a 442. That's a sharp drill bit, folks. All right. This work he's done, he's going to check out his fit.
Yeah. I'll start with baby hole.
Lined up the way you like it?
Yep.
That's ready for hardware, or what else are you going to do there? You can put...
We're gonna step the size of the holes up a little bigger for quarter 20, and then we'll go ahead and do the same on the inside that we already started pre-drilling. We're gonna add one more to the front, and then we'll go ahead and put the hardware in there.
Awesome. Cool. And everything is going to be that stainless steel look on all your hardware?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, that's going to look so good. All that stainless steel. Let's take a look back here. This will give you kind of what it's going to look like. Imagine that. Is this going to be red back here?
Yes, it'll be the same color as the toy.
Right, but it's going to have color on here.
Burgundy, reddish.
Right, and then that stainless steel hardware on that pane will just look absolutely gorgeous. Wow. The other side, here's the other wing he's working on. Started out watching him building the tubs, getting those ready. This wasn't all fully welded yet. Seen him do all the welding on here, all these panels. All these panels still got to get the crater makers done on them. So this thing is really gonna be super badass, man. Keep watching if you want to keep seeing what's going on with this thing. Subscribe to the channel. That, folks, looks absolutely spot on. Beautiful line of those. What are these called?
Hardware?
What's the hardware called?
Stainless steel button caps.
Stainless steel button caps, and it looks like it's going to run complete down the length of this running board. Awesome look, man. What an awesome look. Last time I was here, this Camaro, Ian had just pulled the transmission out of it, and he had pulled this motor out of that Camaro, and now he's got the swapped engine in it. It's up on the rack. You can see it's in. The transmission's been put back in it. The engine is in it. It looks like they're working on the headers for it right now. So this thing within what, 3 days, 4 days, has been completely changed out, and the headers are going back on. So it's getting close.
I'd probably add this.
They're not having a good time with these headers right now. They're hitting all over the place in there. So they're having to cut, they're having to bend, they're having to push. The header.
Oh yeah,
hit like that. It's a common thing when you do it.
They don't make a header that actually fits a 69.
They have just a general Chevy small block header.
I don't think
long tube, short tube.
I don't think I've ever seen a small block Chevy header fit a first generation Camaro without modification.
So it's always a fight. It's always a hassle. Always
Yeah, you're gonna modify it some way.
Okay. All right. Anybody out there you'd like to say Happy Thanksgiving to? Because I'm not gonna be here next Wednesday.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Your mom?
Your mom.
My mom? Okay. All right. She'll enjoy that. She'll get a kick out of that. I'll be sure to tell her.
And all the families out there that
Okay.
can't spend time together.
Right. All right. Thank you, Eric. Mom, he said Happy Thanksgiving to you. Casey, who you want to say Happy Thanksgiving to? You got to put your wife and kids on there, buddy.
Everybody. Everybody should have a happy
Okay,
Thanksgiving.
cool. That's a good way to look at it. All right. Everybody. Man, I cannot wait to hear this thing start. This is just so freaking bad. Check out all the customized work underneath here. All this fabrication that was done here. This is all done here. This motor, man, that's just badass. Let's look up underneath the hood too. They did some pretty cool stuff under the hood. All the crater makers in here. I like the design put in here, and then this is looking nice, man. This is looking real nice. Who built this engine?
I believe it's Skip White.
Skip White built the engine?
I believe so.
Just beautiful work, man. But Chris did a lot of this wiring in here, didn't he?
He built the spark plug wires. That's
Right,
about it,
okay,
and then did some of the plumbing under here.
Right.
The actual wiring, engine harness and stuff was done prior to that intake going on.
It's just incredible. It looks so cool sitting there, man.
Yeah. I mean, most of the panels are in it now. There's a bar that goes across here, a strut bar. Those panels get mounted. There's panels that bolt here and here, and there's another panel that goes over there. There's also a mesh shelf on that table. That'll be under these holes.
Oh, okay. A little protection on top of it.
Yeah, just make it look pretty.
Right. But this hood, man, this hood gave them fits, but they've got it right. You're in the shop, so it's a little dirty, but man, it's just, when it's cleaned up, it's glass. Beautiful hood. Thomas fabricated this whole interior. Let's take a peek, see what it looks like. Just an incredible interior on this. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get lucky enough to ride in this one time. We'll see. What a solid sound on that door. That is awesome. Okay, so Austin is the guy that checks out everything when they come in here, all the packages. What you got there, Austin?
We have a nice set of electric fans for this 77 Corvette over here.
There's the new fans for the 77 Corvette. Austin's making sure no damage, that we got all the packaging that we need, all the installation stuff, and Thomas is helping him out.
This is Austin's OnlyFans.
Hey, oh, there they are. There's the whole
Thomas
thing
with the
out.
dad joke. This is Austin's only fan.
Yeah, right there you go.
So this is what is considered the top end of the motor.
Yeah.
This is your valve stems, your valve covers,
Rockers,
the rockers.
lifters, push rods.
All right.
That all goes
Valves, rockers, push rods,
Muffler bearing,
muffler bearing. Right.
Clarvis jar pin.
Okay. All right. Where's the steering wheel nut?
Well, it's still right here.
Right there. Okay. So they seem to think that the problem, that the noise that is being generated in this motor is on the top end, not down on the bottom, huh?
This is how you do oil change.
This is their style of an oil change here.
Yeah. TPI that supported oiling.
All right, okay. So that came off the top of this motor. It was making a strange noise the other day when I heard it running. Is this a big block or a small block? I look for numbers on it too. The big block?
The valve covers on a big block are wider.
Or wider, okay.
Big block.
Will this be reused?
It can be, but we probably will replace them
Right,
just to prevent having them taken back off.
right, right.
But yeah, normally these should be reused unless they're cut.
And I like your templates you guys use, man. That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Make sure they go back in the
No
right.
question.
Yeah.
It'll tell you what cylinders are firing right or wrong, or running rich or what. They tell you exactly which.
By what the spark plug end looks right.
The way the spark plug looks. If
Right.
it's white on the tip or
Right.
burning oil.
Right.
You know,
How'd it look?
they're all pretty consistent. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it's dumping a bunch of fuel in there, but
Right.
one's not cleaner than the other, so pretty much all.
That's cool. You'll get it figured out. Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Good. Who you want to say Happy Thanksgiving to?
Happy Thanksgiving to my mom,
Uh-huh.
to all y'all.
Okay, so let me see if I can get this straight. Eric down here, he is working on the Camaro that fell off of a trailer. You can see it did some damage back here and it bent up some stuff. They're just checking it out, see what's wrong with it to fix. So that's what Eric's doing. And they're trying to figure out the noise on this Chevelle. I think it's in the top. Dami is taking the motor out so he can change the oil pan. Ian is finishing up the motor swap, putting the headers back. Thomas is working on the badass Camaro. The other Thomas is still wiring the Bronco. Yeah, he's around back. Casey is completing his... Casey is still manufacturing on this beautiful truck. Dale is working on the accessory drive stuff, putting the new fan motor in here and whatnot. So that's Dale's thing. My thing is I'm going home. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Be sure to do subscribe and like the channel. I'm not going to be coming here to the shop next week because it's Thanksgiving week. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. Tommy just said it, like and subscribe. All right, see y'all later on the next episode. Bye now.